she and I haven't cleared the air yet. We have this enormous hurdle that we've got to deal with at some point. But I do want to support her. I do want to support Brian.
How are you? I wanted to talk to you. I wanted to just say, like, right off the bat, I adore you. We had an amazing time at the St. John. And last night, Ramona says to me, you know, you two girls are so important to me. I have a lot of important events, but I hope everything's fine. I'm like, are you kidding me? Water off a duck's back. But I wanted to say to Ramona, I just don't ever want to have Simon, is that your husband's name? Simon in my ear again like that. Like, he's such a big guy, and he was wearing that, like, that sparkly jacket, and it was like, I was freaking out because I was about to make my speech, and he was, like, in my ear. That was horrible.
Actually, what was horrible is you hijacking the entire event to make it about you and not about marriage equality. That's what was horrible.
Actually, everybody's eyes went to you off the wedding march because you were making it about you and some kind of problem that you had.
No, that's not the case. Here's what happened from my perspective. This is something that Simon and I had both been involved in since July, okay? We were on the committee. We were speaking. Originally, they asked me to speak, and we decided that Simon would make the speech instead of me. And I knew you were speaking as well, and that's fantastic. That's awesome. It's great.
I'm just going to cut you off. You're making no sense. Because they called me and asked me to speak, and I said that I would speak if they were coming to me outside of our group and to me alone. And they said, yes, this is not about your group. It's about you. You're pertinent.
Okay.
You are the Grand Marshal. You're kicking this off, and you're the only person speaking.
Did you go on the website? Because I'm listed as a speaker.
Let me finish, Alex. They said that you were marching and that Jill was on the committee. And I said, great, and I agreed to do that. Then when you had suggested the wedding dresses, I invited Luann and Kelly and everybody to come. But they didn't seem so forced to have to speak. They didn't feel it was their day. They were there to support me.
It wasn't my day.
You turned into like a bridezilla.
Excuse me, you were the one who was a bridezilla. No, let's really go over this because I was.
If I ever have your husband in my ear again.
Do you know why he was in your ear?
I was about to speak.
Because you kicked him off the podium. That is why he was in your ear. I didn't kick him off the podium.
Yes, I was invited to speak, and you were not.
Actually, I was. I'm listed on the website.
Oh, I don't know that you were asked to speak because you weren't speaking.
I'm on the invitation. Actually, what happened
why didn't you speak?
When I got to the march, because I'm going to tell you the truth now. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, I am, but I didn't need it. It was the wrong time. And you know what? I have to say something about your manners. Now is not the time. This is my home. I have guests arriving. This is about Brian and myself today.
Absolutely.
It's not about you.
Absolutely.
Well, you need to have some manners.
Excuse me, Sonja, I'm not done yet. You
know what? You can leave. You can leave.
That's fine. I'll be happy to.
You know what? Let's take this outside because you have the worst manners that I have ever seen. The worst manners.
To here.
No, this is about you. You know what? You come in my home, my moment, my night, Brian's night.
Great, that's fantastic. I don't want to get involved in your night.
No, you leave. You leave.
Look up on the website.
Don't you ever talk to me like this again.
We were all
out of my house. You have the worst manners.
Involved.
This is the wrong time, the wrong place. And you know what? At the wedding march, it was the wrong time and the wrong place. You've crossed the wrong person. Excuse me. Out of my house.
It was you. It was you, not me. It was you, not me, Sonja.
Good night. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Excuse me. It was on the website.
Have a good night.
Excuse me. It was planned since July.
Have a good night.
You were the one who called the.
Have a good night.
One more thing.
Have a good night.
One more thing, and then I will leave. One more thing, and I will leave.
Nobody cares.
Guess actually, I care. I care because you're making.
No, it's about you. That's why you care. This is all about you.
It's about marriage equality.
Alex, this is all about you. Oh my God, you're like the TV that was left on.
No.
Look at New York loves their gays. Get over it.
Yes, we do. We
all love our gays. Get over this. It's about them, not you.
Exactly. And what
tonight is not about you. It's about me and Brian. This is my home.
That's great.
You have the worst manners, and so do your husband. Get out. You're out.
Excuse me. Excuse me, Sonja. You were the one.
She's leaving. She has the worst manners I've ever seen. What happened? Tonight, and she wants to talk about her wedding march.
When I got to the march, they
said.
We don't care.
One word.
I just walked in, for God's sake.
You know what? One word from Sonja, and everything will be put back to normal.
You and your husband, the worst. No, nothing's put back to normal. You have the worst manners I have ever seen in my life.
You're the one who had the bad manners.
This is about Brian and me. You're in my home.
That's fantastic. I'm going to let you have your
wrong time.
I'm going to go in.
And you know what? The wedding march was the wrong time.
I don't believe you. Hi, guys. So sorry.
That's okay.
You don't need to know. It doesn't concern you. Have a fantastic night. I am going to go.
I will see you tomorrow.
Fantastic. Good night. Bye, Luann.
I don't know what Alex was wearing to Sonja's party. It was some kind of S&M bondage thing. I would have kicked her out just for the dress.